welcome back to Two Fat Skinny Girls. Hope for it to be your favorite channel very soon. This is Leli again, and before I continue, let me let you know that after you watch this video, make sure you go see my sister's video and show some support. Week one, a lot of things happened. Basically, I started at 189 pounds, and that was the very beginning. I was 189, and I believe I went down to 185. I'll put a video somewhere here showing that I went down to 185 point something. I'm not sure. I did have some struggles, not with like not eating or anything like that, just like trying to find time to actually do the things that I need to do to kind of like start this new lifestyle. It was just pretty much in my head. I was getting too much in my head in regards to not being perfect, and basically where I live right now, it's uncomfortable. My two children, my husband, we're just like cramped in this little small space, and I really thought that I would have I was gonna be a home owner by now, but you know, things happen for a reason, so that caused a lot of stress, and just not having the right things for me to start. But you know, I'm just working with what I have right now, but later in the video you might see that I break down a little bit, and it's because of that. I'm just frustrated. I measured I pretty much did 3 different tests, and the one that I first did was the one fasting, very early in the morning, and I'll show you what it was, but it wasn't that high. I've had it higher before, but I think it was because I was already a week in the ketogenic diet and intermittent fasting that it wasn't that high. I think it was like 103 or something like that. I'm not sure. So my morning glucose levels is always it was always higher. It was like 112, 1 something. I think it should be under 90. Then I did another glucose test after before I had my first meal, so before I had lunch, and that wasn't so bad. That was actually pretty good, and I don't have a problem with those. I also did another glucose test after 2 hours of eating, and also once again that was it was normal. So overall, I do feel like it's working. I know that I should have recorded maybe myself earlier, but I really wasn't sure if I was going to be doing this. But my usual 2-hour glucose test would always be like around 130s, 140s, which was kind of like borderline. And now it was a lot better than before. It was a lot lower. So I do see that there are some changes, and also whenever I eat, I don't feel tired, I don't feel sleepy, I am able to stay awake. But yeah, I feel really energetic, really good, and so it looks like my results are getting a lot better. So yeah, those are my results for my glucose testing. If you have questions, let me know. Of course, maybe we would get better tests to see if that's true with an actual person that was diabetic. So if you are, let me know. If you've tried intermittent fasting and a ketogenic lifestyle, let me know how that worked out for you. First couple of days while doing, by going keto, I did feel a few things. I did feel what they call the keto flu. Basically what that is, you feel like the flu symptoms, but you really don't have flu. It's just your mind playing tricks on you. So I would feel lightheaded, drowsy, very tired. And the reason for that is because I went from consuming lots of carbs, like whatever the norm is, 120 or even more than that, because I was tending to overeat. Going from that many grams of carbs to like about 30-40 grams of carbs, or maybe less. And so my body was kind of like in shock because I did do that really quick. So I was feeling those symptoms: lightheaded, dizzy. I would have headaches would come and go during a few days in the week, not constantly. And but it was mainly because my body was like, you gotta eat something. So whenever I would get home, I would make our dinner, and that would just take the headache away. I also drank a lot of water, so that helped too, to keep me hydrated. So yeah, in a way it's kind of my fault because I did do that really drastically, but the reason I did it is because I had already practiced a keto a few months ago, but I wasn't doing it correctly. So I feel like my body was kind of a little bit adapted, maybe, I don't know. So yeah, it wasn't that bad for me, and I knew kind of like what to expect when I did do that. Another thing that I went through was trying to adapt to intermittent fasting. I was doing it a little bit more stricter. So I would only be, at first I started eating, the first few days I did eat 3 meals, which was breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I did have a late breakfast, lunch around 1 o'clock, and then my dinner maybe 6, no later than 7. So I did that for like two days or so. And then what I've been sticking to a lot right now, it's eating 2 meals a day, which is my lunch around 1, maybe sometimes 2 o'clock, and then once I get home I have my dinner. It was hard to do intermittent fasting, especially coming from really high in carbs and used to like eating constantly and snacking and stuff like that. So it was kind of hard the first 4 or 5 days, I'm gonna say, maybe 4 or 5 days. After that, my appetite started decreasing. I wasn't eating much, and even now, like the other day, I went almost 21 hours or almost 20 hours, and I hadn't eaten anything, and I wasn't hungry. I was just not hungry. So I did that, but basically what I'm doing right now is just like, if my body's hungry, I feed it. I'm kind of just starting to listen more to what my body needs instead of my mind, because before I would let my mind and emotions control my eating, and that's when it starts going downhill, when we let ourselves give that power to our mind to control that. So yeah, there's a lot more things that I want to say, but I don't want to make this video really long, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. So stay tuned to my next clips within this week. I'm gonna show you my measurements. I already showed you my glucose, my weight, and then after that I hope you keep watching more, because there's still gonna be more videos of us. Look who woke up like this. Hey, what you think about mommy losing weight? Huh? Yeah, mama's to lose weight? So now starting with these measurements that I just showed you, and with that weight, so I can't wait to see my results for next week 2. So thanks for watching and stay tuned. Hope you show your support and give us a thumbs up if you like this video, and make sure you subscribe to keep watching more. If you guys ever want a Spanish video or have any questions on stuff that we have that I haven't discussed, or you want to know more, please let me know. I can refer you to some videos that I've seen, or I can just probably do one myself in my point of view. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.